well, a lot of people think this man is a future UFC champion. I'm not going to go that far just yet, but in terms of putting together a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete into one package, this kid can do it all.
Yeah, because you watch what you say. Guys like me will just scream, this guy's a future champion, but your word holds value, so you won't do that. But every now and again, there comes a guy that seems to have it. This guy has it. This guy, when you look at him, see a championship belt around his waist, but he can do it all. He's got high-level wrestling, high-level grappling, high-level striking. He reminds me of Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
There was no I wonder with Usman. It was when will it happen? This guy possesses that type of skill.
And he has sort of a championship aura, right? He walks into a fighter meeting, methodically managing his energy. Seems to be the total package. Obviously a perfect test for him right here, right now, at this stage of his career. Well, his boxing has been on point throughout his UFC career, and gotta figure there's gonna be plenty more where that came from here in this matchup.
You know, this guy is such a great boxer, John, that if he decided to chase down the Olympic gold medal, you would think that he would have that opportunity. His ability to go out there and set traps, his footwork, his movement is next level. It is not something we have seen before. I would have expected to see this man in Beijing, Athens, somewhere trying to represent the country, but instead, does his work inside the UFC's octagon, and he is special, and he is so fun for him.
Heady praise from a two-time United States Olympian, Daniel Cormier. First order of business, though, tonight, winning this mixed martial arts contest. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Andrei, the Pitbull Arlovski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jailton, Almeida.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto. We, the North, we're all about these Raptors now, I know.
I mean, yes, when they won the championship, I love the Raptors. We've got to move forward. Let's get to some good fights in Canada. It's not really basketball games. It's not supposed to be this way.
Fighter lands a jab. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, vintage Andrei Arlovski boxing there. This is a man with more than 2 decades in the game and still learning, still has an appetite for improvement, and he can do a whole lot worse than American top team when it comes to elite training partners and coaches.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Looking to establish the jab here, nicely done by Arlovski. Oh, flipped it with the overhand.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. We cross the midpoint in round 1. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove up to him. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
This
guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
Right there.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
He's in the mouth.
Final seconds of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, step aí. Respira, vamos água aí. Look, the kicks are working great. Hey, I need you to keep on that, but make sure you time it with it.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Ready.
Second round underway.
Land that beautiful jab.
Oh, timely hook. Listen to the reaction from the crowd. Oh, straight punches there again. Single leg takedown is good. Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now. He's got to be careful here. Oh, big elbow.
Right into side control.
Oh, right into mount. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
The Pitbull gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Takedown defense holds up. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon, setting up another submission.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
That was nice.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Strikes continue to land. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of them.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now.
He's got it in.
Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position. He's postured, landed huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's going to get
2 rounds in the books.
Espira. Okay? Very good. Man, you almost have all those submissions. You're doing really good, okay? But you got to be a little bit more patient.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Third round underway.
Good.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Nice shot over the top there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye for that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Effective use of the jab there by Arlovski. You see, he's trying to get the timing down to set up that counter, but just misses there. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Back to the clinch, look for the hang on his opponent's head and try to wear at his gas pedal.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him, and this is with it there. Huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to have too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big knee! Back to the feet now. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Hi.
That punch no good. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his
You have a mic.
Is landing brutal ground and pound.
Arlovski's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Good, solid strike on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Yes, I do.
Now drops inside that closed guard.
Set up a sub attempt.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike.
You playing or is this AI?
Close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy
It's A.
shots like this. Most times the night would be over, and gladly over after you take a shot like this.
W.
It's just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round is now underway. DC and that's towards the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
misses with the jab.
Oh, nice.
Nicely done.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was too high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Punches in bunches, and he has a huge elbow there.
Oh, nice kick. That was a jab.
Back to the jab now, no good. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, how good is that jab by Arlovski? All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Well, he should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. He passed the half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. And there you go. Again, half guard. Got to watch his neck.
Oh, looks like he's got the sub locked in.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
In pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he's giving himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
Stop.
You never have? Nope. Lucky guy. I have.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. We'll show you some of the highlights. It must feel pretty damn good to knock a man down like that.
It feels good to knock a man down, and most times you don't even feel it. It's the ones that you don't even recognize that landed hard are the ones that usually put your opponent out. It landed right on the sweet spot, and he hurt his opponent very badly.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the fifth and final round. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the score was Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Arlovski.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, big shot. An elbow.
It's over! Jeez Louise.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 4 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Jailton Almeida!
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down on the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing.